Good evening, everyone. My name is Jerome B. Lane Jr., a.k.a. Jerry Bishops. This is the Jerry Bishops Live Show here at Bravery Studios. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is doing awesome. Today we have a special show for you. Before we get going, I definitely want to say I hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day yesterday. I hope all of the mothers out there enjoyed their Mother's Day. I hope you guys got your flowers, your candy, your dinner, and everything else. Can we get a round of applause for all the mothers? All right, with that being said, Father's Day. What's that, June 15th, June 16th? Father's Day weekend's coming up. Let's get prepping. Let's get everything together. Father's Day is a big deal. So let's make sure we get that right. All right, so the special show today is about to begin. The last time we hooked up, we had an opportunity to discuss some positive things going on in the community. We were looking to hear from Mayor Ted Green. We are actually in the process of rescheduling that interview, but today we are actually going to get a phone call from Mayor Dwayne D. Warren, the mayor of Orange, New Jersey. And he's going to call in shortly. And when he calls in, we're going to ask him some questions. And we're going to learn a little bit about the mayor of Orange, New Jersey, and the different things that are going on in that town. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for the call, one of the things that we spoke heavily about during our last show was my need to hear from you, and just to take the opportunity to use this platform to promote positive people and positive things going on in the community. So what I actually want to do is I want to give out my email address. My email address is Jerry Bishops, Jerry Bishops, BISHOPS @gmail.com. That's jerrybishops@gmail.com. And you guys can always look on the screen and see the telephone number, which is 862-621-9536. 862-621-9536. And once again, like I stated before, you give you the opportunity to call in and actually promote the different things that are going on in the community, the different positive events that are actually being put together by neighborhood block associations, by people who are, just committed to serving the community, whether it be your councilman, your mayor, tenants association, or one of the teachers in your community, or a coach that's doing a really awesome job. We basically really want to highlight these individuals because we feel like they deserve to be recognized. Wouldn't you deserve to be? Wouldn't you feel like you would want to be recognized? Not that people do things for recognition, but I just feel like sometimes a pat on the back is deserved. Some recognition is deserved. When you're out there just doing the good work, So, like I stated before, this month we wanted to give some shine to some of the people, that hold political office in the state of New Jersey and Essex County. And like I stated, we have Mayor Dwayne D. Warren from the great city of Orange, New Jersey. And later on this month, we have another surprise for you. I'm not going to let the cat out the bag right now, but we are looking forward to having her on the show. We're looking forward to having her on the show. The representation from the brothers has been fantastic. In the past, we've had some city council members. We've had City Councilman Berg Linnaeus. We've had City Councilman Christopher Awe. We've had City Councilman Brent Mustafa. And they all had the opportunity to come in and speak. Some fantastic brothers. We had we had a gentleman, Brother Vernon, who was able to come in. He's actually running for city council in the 3rd Ward. And, we gave him an opportunity to speak about what his platform is. And, we're looking forward to great things from these brothers. They're already doing great work. So we're looking forward to bringing the sister in. We're looking forward to bringing her in, and she's going to get an opportunity to speak as well, because we need to make sure the sisters have their say as well. While I'm talking about the sisters having their say, I definitely want to direct you guys to our YouTube page. Jersey Fresh TV is our YouTube page where you can go and view all of the past shows. You can also view Gem Talk, GEM Talk, which is girls embracing their manifestation. It's an awesome podcast, and you can actually go to the Jersey Fresh TV page and actually view all of those shows. I know they've done a show on, for Mental Health Awareness Month, which is this month, and they've done some previous shows on women's empowerment. I watch the shows because they're very, very interesting, and I encourage you guys to watch those shows and share them as well. The hosts of the show, Miss Wanda and Miss Mosley, they do a fantastic job just preparing the shows and getting the guests together for the show, and they're great shows. So I definitely want to make sure that you guys know more about that. Also, like I said, we had a fantastic weekend this weekend, being Mother's Day. Shout out to my wife, Miss Ann. We started the weekend, in Jersey at the NJ Pack. Went to see Alvin Ailey dancers with the church, Elmwood United Presbyterian Church. Shout out to everybody there and the youth department there. The kids had an awesome time. And then on Saturday, we had Men Who Can, which was a fundraiser for the Men of Faith at Elmwood United Presbyterian Church. It was very well attended. Everybody that attended said the food was awesome and they had a great time. The music was great, and just being able to sit down and fellowship with, a bunch of friends and family, and even, meeting new people. It was really a great day. And then Mother's Day, we had a wonderful service at the at our church, and fellowshipped and had breakfast with the members, and then we went home and went out and took Mom to dinner. Me and my two sons took Miss Ann out to dinner. We had a very, very fantastic time. So I hope all of you guys had a great weekend as well. I hope the weather didn't dampen anybody's spirits. We must go on. Everything has its purpose. You got to make things happen. Whether it's rain, sleet, snow, moms must be recognized. Moms must be recognized. So once again, I want to thank you guys for viewing. It's the Jerry Bishop's live show here at Bravery Studios in Clifton, New Jersey. We are awaiting the call from Mayor Warren of Orange, New Jersey. We have a number of things that we are going to talk to him about. While we are awaiting his call, I did receive some items that we can definitely talk about that are going on in the city of Orange. The city of Orange Township, Spring and Summer 2019 events. It says Mayor Dwayne D. Warren, Esquire, and the Orange Municipal Council and the Department of Community Services, they have a calendar of events and programs. Let's see. The Summertime City Pool opening, which is the Central Playground and Metcalf Park pools, will be opening on July 1st. Colgate Pool opens on July 8th. Let me tell you something. Those pools being open in the summertime is a beautiful thing. Anybody that's, grew up in the city, whether it be New York, New Jersey, any of them cities, they know having those pools open is major. All right. Also, the free summer breakfast and lunch programs, nutritious and delicious hot and cold meals for children up to age 18 and persons with disabilities over age 18 who participate in school programs for people with are mentally or physically disabled, meals can be obtained at any of our 4 parks listed below. So breakfast will be served from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and lunch served from 11 to 1. So that hour, that hour between 8 and 9, that's crucial. Don't get there 9:01 because there's no guarantee that, there's going to be any waffles left. So breakfast served from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. All right. Lunch, you got a little bigger window. Lunch is served from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Orange at Central Playground, Metcalf Park, Colgate Park, College Park, which is Alden and High Street. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. June 4th, Orange Week Culinary Challenge. June 4th, Orange Week Culinary Challenge. The challenge is actually saying that word culinary. Okay, that starts at 4:30. It's the first annual Orange Week Culinary Challenge. Pairs Orange High School culinary students with local chefs to face off in 3 cooking challenges. Celebrity judges will pick the winning team with community input. Doesn't state here who the celebrity judges will be, though. That's something to get ready for. All right. So we're going to get back to our calendar. But I see we have a call coming in. Good evening.
Hi, Dwayne Warren.
Oh, good evening, Mayor Warren. How are you, sir?
How are you?
Awesome. We were actually just going over the spring and summer 2019 events list here, and
Yes.
you guys have some awesome things going on in the city of Orange. So we
Yes, we have an action-packed summer ahead of us.
Absolutely. I was telling them about the school pool openings and the free summer breakfast and lunch programs.
Yes.
Right.
So across the city, youth will have access to 2 meals during the day, and our summer camp program features an education portion. So they'll be doing some work in the classroom and then as well as recreational activities.
Awesome. Well, listen, first things, let me thank you for, taking part in our program this evening, Mayor Warren.
Pleasure is mine.
Thank you.
Pleasure is mine.
Thank you so much for, allowing us some time in your schedule, and thank you to your staff for setting this up as well. We're not going to keep you too long, but we just got a couple of questions that we want to ask you because we have a national audience that tunes in and watches the show online. We want to just give them let them know who you are. Who is Mayor Warren? Where did you grow up? Where did you go to school at? Just give us a brief synopsis on who you are, sir. Where did you grow up? And like I said, where did you go to school at?
Born and raised in the city of Newark. Went to Seton Hall Prep High School and then on to the University of Massachusetts for undergraduate and Rutgers Law School.
Okay.
Came back home and put my license to practice with the NAACP and a number of nonprofit organizations. Was a Essex County Prosecutor's Office assistant prosecutor there. Then went on to private practice. Represented municipalities. That was my specialty, municipal law and government law and employment. And at some point, we were sat around a round tables to look for leadership for Orange. And people thought I might have the expertise given my experience. In 2012, I was elected to mayor of the city of Orange Township. But most importantly, I'm a dad. I'm a husband.
Yes.
I have a 20-year-old at second year at Howard University. My daughter's graduating high school this year. My wife and I have been married for 21 years now, 22 years now.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's a beautiful thing. Got another question for you. Hobbies coming up. Were you into music or sports or, Was there anything that
Yeah, sports. Played football. Played wide receiver.
Okay.
Football. Was an avid reader. So I like to read. I like history and I like politics.
Okay.
So I got involved in civic affairs pretty early.
Ah, okay. Okay, so with your start in public service, was there anyone that you can remember in particular? Was it a parent or somebody that grew up you grew up with in the community?
My uncle who's been deceased for the last few years served 24 years in the state legislature, Willie Brown from Newark, and taught me everything I knew about politics and got me involved early on. I was at his first swearing in 1974.
Wow. Okay.
As an 8-year-old kid. Not many are still around, but Governor Cody is still around. And so person who I started out with, I was an 8-year-old kid.
Wow. So that's an early age to kind of, see that. And especially somebody, was part of your family. So did you kind of feel like he saw something in you, or was anyone in the family that kind of saw something in you that said, this could be something, in your future that, you should kind of grab onto? Or?
Oh, absolutely. It introduced me to it, and I always had a interest in being a lawyer. My parents who grew up in a household in Newark with 2 parents, and both my parents instilled that we could be anything that we wanted to be. And made me believe that I was intelligent, made me believe that if I worked very hard, I could achieve my goals. And so, we it's not like today. We didn't have a choice whether or not to listen to our parents, listen to them and followed what they told us to do. And they led us in the right direction, and we'd be successful. So here I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, all right. Once you elected into office, were there any initial challenges that you faced? Once you enter office?
In any urban environment, any municipal environment, there's always the challenge of budget, because largely the budget is dependent upon taxpayers, property taxpayers.
Right.
And so the challenge is always find out how we ease that burden. It's very difficult to issue a tax decrease, but to ease the burden and to increase services and resources for residents has always been a key focus of ours.
Okay.
But I've been particularly focused on how do we attract, sustain, and maintain development that's consistent with the desires of our town, and who could share the tax burden of our homeowners.
Okay.
Certainly, we're starting to break ground on a number of projects that are going to have that kind of lasting impact, where taxpayers, residential taxpayers at least, could start to see some relief.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. So what do you feel is like the key factor in convincing investors and developers to do business in Orange?
Our location, our housing stock. We are unique in Orange in that you could be in public housing or you could be in a house that's worth $1 million.
Right.
We have that kind of diversity of housing stock throughout the city. So that's a big boon. The people that live here, whether they be professionals or non-professionals, they're working class, hard-working people who have good working values and a place that attracts other families. So that is certainly important. But then again, we have 2 train stations that service New York City.
Yes.
Between Orange and New York City. So that's a huge boost for us. And we've taken advantage of our transit village designation and have built apartment units that are friendly to commuters, that if you want to start a family, you can do that and then move on to other family homes. So those are the kinds of things that make Orange attractive. And the thing that attracted us from Newark, I'm from an urban environment, so I didn't want to be in a suburb.
Right.
But in Orange, you could walk down the street and hear someone greet you, "Sapase, como está?"
Yes, sir.
Moishi, moishi.
Yes.
We run the gambit of nationalities, of languages, and cultures, and certainly that is something that is most appealing to my wife and I as we moved here. But you see nationally, young people are moving towards cities because of that kind of diversity.
Absolutely. So in terms of the young people that we're talking about, what do you feel is an important factor on just getting them engaged in the political process and knowing how important it is just to stay involved and to vote and to just stay abreast of what's going on?
One of the things that we have to stress, and I stress as a leader,
Yes.
is that the young people have to see you, feel you, hear you, and see you in their environment. And so I spend a lot of time in the schools of Orange. I spend a lot of time at youth activities. Wherever young people are, I try to be, because they need to see their leadership in action and understand how important it is to lead their town. And then the other thing is to get them activities that help to prepare them for leadership.
Yes.
It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to really have them prepared so that when you move on, that the reins of leadership will be in capable hands. So we always try to have programming and activities that further that kind of preparedness for leadership.
Yes, and speak about the importance of, staying involved in the local politics, because with everything that's going on in Washington, people sometimes tend to turn their head. But speak about, what you've experienced in regards to just being involved in the local politics, and not just in Orange, in the surrounding towns, because there's something really special going on in Essex County.
The phrase that all politics are local is the most germane at this point in history. Yes. Where all of the battlegrounds, even the president understands, and he is campaigning in local areas and getting local people involved, because that's where the strength is.
Yes.
If you look at urban America, if all of us maintain our local areas and then band together, it's an unstoppable force. And I'm happy to have as colleagues, my friend in Newark, Roz Malacco, who's there, Ted Green
yes.
in East Orange, Tony Voss in Irvington and surrounding areas.
Yes.
Patrice Dahlia in Hillside. These are people who understand that we're not just in it by ourselves.
Yes.
It's a region that we have to pay attention to. And if all of us do our work at homes locally and come together as a region, we can extract more resources and more benefits from the state and federal government. So it's that kind of attitude that we need to strengthen locally and then band together so that they see us as a regional force, that our voices get heard and that we get a bigger share of the pie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We just spoke about the young people briefly. I want you to speak a little bit about the Mayor's Circle of Excellence summer camp.
So when we first came into office, my wife and I were very intent on making sure that we feed young people with experience, knowledge, and exposure.
Yes.
And so out of that came the Mayor's Circle of Excellence, where it grew into having a summer camp all throughout the summer. But it started out as just exposing them to various professions, exposing them to various events, various concepts, opening them up to reading. And from that small circle grew this huge summer camp experience where they don't leave school behind during the summer. And
that's
so
important. Yes.
Our aim is that there's not a big gap that teachers have to fill between June and September when they start school. But we know that children who read more, children who are more exposed, those are the children who do better in school. And as we look at the indicators for the best schools in New Jersey and the worst schools in New Jersey, you'll find that the best schools have in common that their children are exposed. They know people in leadership. They know people in the professions. They understand politics. They understand geography. And so those are the kinds of information that we want to bring to our children.
Yes, it's an amazing program. It's going July 1st through August 9th, ages 6 to 14.
That's right, ages 6 to 14.
Yes.
There is a fee to be charged, but the benefit that you get far outweighs any fees. There are trips that they go on that's all included as part of the fee. I regularly stop at the camps, and sometimes they may have in-service for leadership people or business people to come in to speak to the children as well. They do an end of summer project that they get to present to their parents. But throughout the whole time, the theme of learning, of staying engaged with reading and with math and with the arts, that's a constant theme throughout the entire period. So our aim is that there's little lost, so that when they start to prepare for the next year and start to take the time for standardized tests, that we are still competing and that we're doing well.
That's amazing. It's an amazing program, and I'm definitely going to just talk about it more after our interview and give people the information where they can call in and give them your app the app as well, so they can get more information. Before we go, I just have
absolutely, and we have a good partnership with the Y that we really want to showcase because they bring an international experience as well, and their exposure to programs and the arts and learning is something that's unsurpassed by any organization. So we're looking to partner with someone who brought that kind of experience, and we're certainly blessed to have the Y on board.
Got it. I'll let everyone know. We're going to go over the calendar, the entire spring and summer calendar with our listeners and viewers. Before we let you go, just got one more question. You're doing a lot of work. You're very busy in the city of Orange. Is it difficult being the mayor and being dad and being husband? How do you balance that? What advice do you have for the brothers out there who, are balancing family life, married life, and professional life?
You really have to stay focused, and you really have to understand. And I've gotten encouragement and understanding from constituents that your family is first. And if you take care of your family first, you're a much better caretaker of your community. And I've practiced that. I try to practice that all throughout my career. So I've made it a priority that I'm not going to miss important moments in my kids' lives. I haven't done that at all.
Right.
I still do a date night with my wife to make sure that we stay connected.
Awesome.
I'm blessed to have her as a participant in many of our activities. She's an emergency medicine doctor.
Oh, wow.
And so some of her public health issues she's able to participate in on the city level. She's involved in organizations of women who believe in community. So I was blessed to have someone who I was evenly yoked with.
Amen.
And who understands this kind of work and is committed to it as well.
Awesome. I just took some notes. I wrote date night on my pad.
Yes, no, that's important. That's
yes.
important. I mean, and the kids have to see a decent relationship in the community as well. They have to know that the mayor is not always perfect.
Right.
My wife may be perfect all the time, but the mayor is not always perfect.
I see.
But there has to be some yin and some yang and some corrections. We don't always get it right.
Right.
But we have a strong faith in God, and prayerfully we've gotten through tough times, and we stay together because we have a strong faith, and we believe in the work that we're doing.
Right.
I have no greater friend than my wife, no greater supporter than my wife. I'm blessed to have her.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, Mr. Mayor Warren, we want to thank you for being a friend of the show. We want to let you know that any way that we can be of support to you and the city of Orange in regards to the promotion of your events or sharing any information, we would love to be of assistance to you, sir.
Hey, brother, at a time when the media is just looking for sound bites and salacious details and not serving the public,
yes.
You are doing an outstanding job on this front. We need more like you, brother, so please continue whatever we need to do to make your show strong and to start to showcase the talent that you bring. Please let us know.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's Mayor Warren from Orange, New Jersey. Let's give him a round of applause. He's doing an excellent job.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. All right. That was Mayor Dwayne D. Warren, Esquire. He's doing an amazing job in Orange. We're going to go into a short break. This is the Jerry Bishop's live show. When we come back, we're going to finish up the schedule of events for the city of Orange for spring and summer 2019. Bravery. We are back. This is Jerry Bishop's live here at Bravery Studios in Clifton, New Jersey. We want to thank Mayor Warren from Orange, New Jersey again for being a guest on our show. And we are going to continue to talk about some of the great things that's going on in the city of Orange Township. He spoke about the Mayor's Circle of Excellence Summer Camp / YMCA. It's July 1st through August 9th, ages 6 through 14. There is a STEAM curriculum. So STEAM, I'm going to get it right here. STEAM is science, technology, I believe it may be engineering, arts and mathematics, and it includes trips, swimming, breakfast, lunch, music, arts and crafts, and more. Call for pricing information and register today with the Department of Recreation in Orange, 973-266-4045, or visit the Department of Recreation at 29 North Day Street, City Hall, first floor. The camp takes place at Lincoln Avenue School, 216 Lincoln Avenue, Orange, New Jersey. The summertime city pool opening, as we stated before, the Central Playground and Metcalf Park pools open July 1st. Colgate Pool opens July 8th. The free summer breakfast and lunch program, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Be there on B Square. You got an hour to get it in. Lunch served from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Central Playground, Metcalf Park, Colgate Park, and College Park. June 4th, Orange Week Culinary Challenge. The first annual Orange Week Culinary Challenge pairs Orange High School culinary students with local chefs to face off in 3 cooking challenges. Celebrity judges will pick the winning team with community input. June 5th, A Taste of Orange at 6 p.m., organized by the Healthy Orange Coalition. Taste of Orange celebrates the flavors of our community and incredible food, music, and culture. The event will be held at Garden State Kitchen, 406 Tompkins Street, Orange, New Jersey. On June 8th, which happens to be my birthday, that's a Saturday, Unity in the Community. Main Street Block Party, 10 o'clock a.m. Come for a day of family fun. This community block party is attended by 25 community-based organizations. For more information, email healthyorangenj@gmail.com. June 12th through September 18th, Community Farmers Market. The co-sponsor, HANDS Incorporated, Hands Incorporated, the Essex County Local Arts, and RPM Development. Every other Wednesday at Tony Galinto Plaza, the train station on South Essex Avenue. Essex County senior vouchers are available, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Farmers Market. Let's see here. June 15th, open mic spoken word at Orange Public Library, 348 Main Street, between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. June 29th, Gospel Fest, Monty Irvin Park, better known as Orange Park, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. August 3rd, Ecuador Festival, Monty Irvin Park, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. August 6th, Jamaican Flag Day. The national flag will be raised in front of City Hall. August 9th, Ecuador Flag Day. That national flag will be in front of City Hall. August 10th, Caribbean Heritage Festival, Monty Irvin Park, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. August 30th, Trinidad Flag Day. The national flag will be raised in front of City Hall. Let's see. June 22nd, Orange Wellness Run. The Essex County Parks Boat Pavilion, 9 Sherry Lane, West Orange. Okay. August 6th, National Night Out Against Crime. We always try to remember every year what night the National Night Out is. August 6th is National Night Out Against Crime. Orange Police Department joins Mayor Dwayne D. Warren, Esquire, the Orange City Council, and Orange residents in a citywide celebration focusing on raising awareness in the community. And last but not least, August 24th, Mayor's Back to School event. The co-sponsor is Michelle Gill Foundation, DJ Bad Indian, and Radio Roadblock. Music, raffles, games, food, and more. Central Avenue, Central Playground, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Register to receive a free book bag for the 2019-2020 school year. Registration will begin on July 15th, 2019. As I stated before, plenty going on in the city of Orange. We want to thank Mayor Warren for allowing us to interview him this evening. As I fix my glasses. He's doing a fantastic job in the city of Orange, and we're very thankful that he is a friend of the show. And we will continue to highlight and promote the positivity that's going on in that town. As I stated before we go, I want to continue to give you guys the opportunity to promote the positive events and the positive people that are in your community. So my email address is jerrybishops@gmail.com. That's JERRYBISHOPS, jerrybishops@gmail.com. And you can always call into the show at 862-621-9536. I will give you the opportunity to just talk about anything that's positive that's going on in your community. And like I stated before, if you want to highlight something that's going on that you feel deserves the attention, even if there's a community event going on at your church or on your block or in your town, I invite any mayor or any public official or any public servant that would like to come on the show and talk about what's going on in their town or highlight something that definitely needs the attention or needs our support. I invite you and I encourage you to come on. This platform is your platform. With that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. It was an honor bringing the gentleman on the show. He's doing great work. Thank you again to Mayor Dwayne D. Warren, Esquire. This is Jerry Bishops live here at Bravery Studios in Clifton, New Jersey. Peace and love.